The University Central, that's right there on Fayetteville
That's
Street in
right.
that corridor. How can they play a role in this revitalization, this renaissance that's happening, whether it's from the students, from the administration, from the alumni? How can they be more of a presence? Duke is and has certainly been a presence in Durham, but how can Central enter that conversation to help move some of this progress?
Well, being a state institution, they are confined by the lack of a big budget and other kind of things from being able to really be the player that we all want them to be. But there are lots of people at the university who are trying to make sure that there is more of a revitalization, more opportunities for students to be able to spend the money that they have in their own community while they're here. Being able to not just board a bus to go downtown or go out to the mall and those kind of things. So there are many discussions that are going on from the alumni, from the residents around the area and other places. The problem in terms of just getting to the campus poses some challenges. Lots of people think that there can be some sprucing up of the neighborhood down Fayetteville Street, down Austin Avenue as you come into the university. But North Carolina Central is a key player in what we need to do for the revitalization there. They are the ones that would be the biggest recipient of a bustling kind of commercial and entertainment area that would occupy many of the dollars and the interest of their students. So people really want to do some things, and we're hoping that can be realized as we move down the road.
If a student wanted to figure out how to get more involved, what could they do? Students, whether they have the money, they have the ambition, they have the energy to want to get involved in their community, but may not know what direction to aim that ambition. So how could they become more involved in their community to help?
Well, it's a wonderful question, and a couple of things. One is that we have been talking, and North Carolina Central is in Ward 2, although for the City Council, it really doesn't matter where you are. All 7 of the City Council members really are voted upon by all of the citizens and thus represent all the people. So it's not a true ward system like we get when we look at congressional districts and those kind of things. So we all are trying to represent it. But since it is in Ward 2, which I represent, residentially, at least, I've taken a great interest in trying to have regular dialogues with the students on the campus, and I've been working with the Student Affairs Department to see if we can have those kinds of conversations about what they see as their role as residents here in Durham, and how can we as a city make things more convenient for them, or other kinds of amenities that they might want to see. They have things on the campus, but we want to make sure that they are able to take advantage of the campus activities as well as the commercial activities that surround them. The other thing that I'm very interested in, they have a wonderful school of business there at North Carolina Central, and what I'm hoping that we might be able to do down the road is to create a living kind of work environment where students who are studying the theory of business might be able to also put together some practical kinds of business applications. What would be great, I think, is that if each year we could have some kind of business opportunity that the students here at North Carolina Central would be able to put together in the incubator stage and then the realization stage, much like what we see at American Tobacco Underground.
And they have an office there, Central does. They have an entrepreneurship office there.
So we need to expand that and to make sure that the business opportunities that could be realized there would be something that could be done on an annual basis. I just think that young entrepreneurship, particularly in a predominantly minority setting, would be a wonderful blueprint for the older communities, and we can do some things there on the university campus.
And on a national scale.
On a national and international scale, yeah.